is up, everybody? My name is Kyle, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to be tackling a project that I have literally been putting off since I moved into this house. So this is a project that's been years coming. It's been building, it's been getting worse, and I'm finally addressing it. So I'm going to be cleaning out my garage today. And the reason that that's such a big deal and why it's taken so long to address this is because my garage currently is filled with basically all this wood paneling behind me. So I set up this intro right here because I wanted to show you the one spot in my house where I retained the wood paneling. But when I bought this house, the room that I'm sitting in, one of the entire walls and then up the stairs was covered in this wood paneling, and then some mirrors kind of slotted in between in a few spots. It was really interesting, was not my style. So my brother and I tore that all down, and it's just been sitting in my garage ever since. So I've got wood paneling sitting in my garage with nails in them, with wood glue on the back of it. And I've also got a bunch of carpeting in there, which I need to get rid of. And then on top of that, I have a bunch of furniture and lamps and just random stuff that I had purchased when I first bought the house. A lot of stuff from like thrift stores and Facebook Marketplace, or found things that I've quickly or slowly swapped out of the home. So the game plan today, because this is going to be like a multi-step process for me, is I just want to get the wood paneling taken out of the garage and hopefully maybe the carpeting. And then from there, I'll donate all of the furniture that I don't want, and then I'll clean out the garage. And then I can finally, after all these years, park my car in my garage. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing in this video. It'll probably span a few days, but yeah, I really want to park my car in my garage. I'd love to have access to my garage in the summer just to like hang out in. I live in the Midwest, it's part of the culture to put a bunch of beer signs and neon lights and stuff in your garage and just sit and have some beer. So I'd love to be able to do that. And yeah, before I go out there, because I'm not going to be shooting a lot of like the exterior of my home, and there's something that I need to set up. So I want to show you this real quick. If you're ever in need of something to throw out a bunch of construction material, I found this. It's called Bagster. It's also called dumpster in a bag, which I love that name. But yeah, you can get this on Amazon. I'll include a link, or at like any big box like home store around you. You know the ones. They're not sponsoring this, so I'm not saying their names. But yeah, this is readily available in person or online. What you do is you buy this bag. I think it's just under like $30, and then you set it up. It's like a big bag. It's a dumpster, but it's a bag, and you set it up at your curb, and you just put what you need in there, and then once you're done with that, then you contact the service and they come pick it up. So the bag is only $30, but there is a service fee to come pick it up, which is more. I think, don't quote me, but I think when I looked online, it's like a $250 fee to come pick it up. And then if you have two of them, it's an additional $150 for each container that they're picking up. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to show the setup of that or like where it's at in front of my house. But yeah, I at least wanted you to know where all of this stuff was going. And yeah, this intro is getting a little bit too long, so let's do it. Okay, so let's just do a quick tour here. Yeah, it's a disaster back here. It's an absolute mess. Where do we start? Okay, over here with the wood that I mentioned. So yeah, right there, all stacked up. That's all the wood paneling that was in the family room. Over here are some window panes that I was going to use for, I was going to make some boxes to propagate plants. That's not happening anymore. A snowblower that my brother-in-law gave me that I've never used, my kayak, a bunch of old furniture, lamps, furniture, lamps, furniture, bunch of stuff. So the game plan today is to set up that dumpster in a bag, get that wood out, and then hopefully get that carpet out. Everything has to be under 8 feet, so I might have to cut a few things, but I think I'll be okay. But first and foremost, I'm gonna actually get some of the stuff out into my shed, so like my kayak and the snow blower and my bicycle and stuff like that. So yeah, let me clear this out a little bit and then set up the dumpster and we'll start loading it up. It's getting a little treacherous back here. All right. So this will just be like temporary storage for now. I don't think any of this will permanently live in here. I'd love to get some shelving in the shelving set up in the garage eventually. Oh man, this is going to be tricky. Okay, so maybe the kayak isn't going to go in here right now. Snowblower can though. Snowblower, bike. So actually, before I get started loading the stuff into the dumpster, I'm going to take all these slats of wood out one by one and hammer those nails down. A, for safety, right, because it's the right thing to do, but also I want them to sit flush in the dumpster just to maximize space. Because as you can see, like, even with them stacked like this with the nails and stuff, they don't sit flush, they don't sit uniform, and I imagine that's going to create an issue as I start loading stuff in the dumpster. So yeah, we're going to do the wood, and then we'll look at the glass and get that in there, and then move on to hopefully the carpet. Okay, so I did want to show you the dumpster. Got it all set up. It's a little trickier than I expected, but essentially you just unfold it and then start setting it up. You fold the like tops over halfway to make it stand up like that. I'm thinking as I get stuff in there, I can probably pull the sides up more, but yeah, it's 8 feet long. And yeah, I may have to cut some of the wood down, but yeah, at least wanted to show you that. Okay, so this is going a lot faster than I expected, but it is hot outside. It's like 95 degrees out. I'm completely covered in sweat. So I'm gonna take a little break, get some food, get some water, and really all I've got left to do is there's some pieces of wood to get cut down that were a bit longer than the 8 feet, and then some of the carpet is a bit too long. So I've got to cut the carpet down, but other than that, we're pretty much done with like all of the stuff that's going in the dumpster. So when that's done, I'll show you, but I'm gonna take a break real quick.
Yeah. it's not going to be as bad as today. And she put the praying hands. She's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because they can't pull that on you because you're out here working.
I'm actually walking in it in the work. So.
Exactly.
Hey, how are you doing? I had really bad luck.
So
we went on vacation and I lost them.
They did great, but I had to get rid of them because since I didn't have any filtration going through the water, it all molded over. And because I don't have a pond to put them in.
Yeah.
They just kind of started. They started to mold, so I was swapping out the water so fast.
It kept going. And
Pardon the angle, but I don't want to take the camera off the tripod right now. I am very hot, very sweaty, and I'm almost done. So pretty much everything is in the dumpster now. The last thing I have to do is I have one giant piece of, I'll say it, ugly blue carpet that needs to go. So I've got a box cutter and I'm going to cut that in half so it fits in the dumpster. And once I do that and get it in there, aside from a little bit of sweeping, that's all of the construction material that I wanted to throw in there. So yeah, it's actually only took like 2-ish hours or so. I had to stop because I've got a couple broken windows in the house. Maybe we'll address that later, but you might be able to also hear my phone ringing right now, but we're going to keep going. I've got a couple broken windows in the home and a couple fogged up ones. So I was just talking to Gilkey and getting that taken care of. So probably in a future video in a few weeks, we'll look at the windows getting replaced. But yeah, really trying to get stuff done. Basically done with this dumpster. Phone stopped ringing. That's good. I'm going to go cut this carpet, and then I really need a shower because, like I said, it's like 95 degrees outside. It's crazy. So I just realized that my microphone was connected the entire time, but it was in the house. So you probably didn't hear what I was saying with the carpet. I know I was calling that carpet ugly, that blue carpet, but in cutting it in half, I realized that it might look nice in the back room. So I'll show you in a little bit, but I used half of that blue carpet in the basement, in the back room. So yeah, but just wanted to show you where we're at now with the garage. It's looking really good. All the wood is gone. All the mirrors are gone, all the glass is gone, all the carpet is gone, and all that's left is all of this furniture that needs to go. That AC unit will probably just go in my basement, but everything else in here I think is going. So yeah, most of it's going to get donated. I think actually today, after I shower, I will probably load up my car with a few of these things and go drop it off, just so I can make a little more of a dent in this. And then tomorrow I'll do a little bit more, and then hopefully that means I'll be able to park my car in here. But yeah, just wanted to show you what this is all looking like now. And yeah, it was hot as F. It was a lot of work, but this was a few years coming. Felt really good. And then just so you can get an idea, there's the dumpster in a bag. It's all filled up. Yeah, looking good. I probably look a little insane. I am soaking wet, but I wanted to show you before I forgot. Let me back up, or maybe come down here. I'll just come down here. So as I was cutting that ugly blue-green carpet that I called ugly in a previous shot, I realized that, well, first and foremost, it wasn't that ugly. I kind of like it. And this one half I knew would be perfect for the back room. So I brought it down here. I rolled it out. I'm going to have to cut it down a little bit and straighten it out, but I think overall this is going to be a nice solution for the basement, for this back room, because, you know, when I stand here and I do work, or like when I'm over here at the grow tent taking care of the plants, it's nice to have a little bit of cushioning on my feet. Normally I'm in slippers, but yeah, I also just like the look of it. So yeah, it's a nice little like relic of the old place, and I don't hate the color after not having looked at it for years. So yeah, I at least wanted to show you that. Okay, so I'm all showered up, I'm rehydrated, I ate, and I'm still ready to go. So definitely exhausted, but there's a few more things I want to do, and one of them being I want to load up the car with like one car full of the stuff from the garage and go donate it. So I think I'm gonna take it to the Habitat for Humanity rehome by me, because if they don't take everything, there's a Salvation Army right next door. So then I won't have to drive too far. And actually, there's two more thrift stores that I think I could probably drop some stuff off at. So I want to go take care of that. That way I could be a little bit ahead for tomorrow. And yeah. Last thing, I guess this is kind of fun. If you're wondering how I was staying hydrated, one of the grocery stores by me actually sells these like packets of Pocari Sweat. So if you're familiar with Pocari Sweat, you probably have seen it in like the 12-ounce bottles that you buy individually, but you can buy it in boxes that have these bags, and you just kind of portion out the powder and you get ready to go Pocari Sweat. So yeah, okay, now I'm just rambling. I'm gonna go run a car full of junk. It's not junk. I'm gonna go run a car full of gently loved things that I no longer need over to the thrift store. I have the air conditioning turned off, so I'm going to try to be fast. But we're heading over to Habitat for Humanity rehome. I actually don't know where I have to go drop this off. I'm usually buying stuff there. I've never actually donated anything, so I think it's around back. Usually with most of these places, it's around back. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Hopefully they'll take everything, but if not, we'll pop over to the Salvation Army and we'll drop off the rest over there, and then we'll be done for the day. Also, I think I mentioned that it was like 95 degrees earlier. Apparently it's like 103. My car is saying it's 98, and I was listening to the radio and they were saying that it feels like 103. So yeah, I'm already sweating through this second pair of clean clothes today, but I leave for tour next week. This stuff had to get done, and of course that means there's gonna be a heat wave. Something tells me it's around back. Maybe here? Yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna park here and then run inside. All right, so that was pretty easy. Decided to get a receipt for tax purposes. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day, and the dumpster in the bag is already gone. So yeah, I highly recommend that company. I went on the website after I finished filling up the bag, and I just, requested a pickup. I think they said they do it within 5 business days, but when I woke up this morning, the bag was already gone. And they sent an email confirmation that, they got the request. They sent an email confirmation when they were going out to like pick it up, and then they sent one after it got picked up. So yeah, on top of it being a really, really fast, easy service, I was able to find a 30% off discount code online. So if you are going to use them, I highly recommend jumping online, trying to find a discount code on the pickup service. The bag itself being like right around $30 isn't bad, but you do save quite a bit of money if you can find a discount code. So yeah, it's the next day. The bag is already gone. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load up my car with another carload of furniture from the garage, because I'm going to the city a little bit later to hang out with some friends, and I want to drop all this stuff off on the way. It's going to be hot again today. I think like the same temperature, if not hotter, so like up near 100. So I want to do this all while I'm still in my pajamas and, before I take a shower. So I'm going to load up the car now just so that I could do the drop off later. And then hopefully after that one drop off, my garage will be ready for a car. We'll see. Okay, so it's the next day. It's Thursday now. This whole project started on Tuesday, and I was not able to get my car in here last night. And actually, we had to do a couple steps back to move forward. So I just wanted to give you a tour of where everything's at and what the game plan is, because I really do think we're getting close here. So I had to take some of the Sandwiches stuff out of the back of my car. If you've never watched this channel before, Sandwich is my dog. Obviously, that's dog stuff. So that had to come out of my car to donate the stuff. So that's out. That needs to go in the shed, but yeah, I haven't gotten around to that yet. This is getting donated shortly. So I'm about to load this up in my car, this desk, and we're gonna donate this. It's gonna rain, again, I said a couple steps back before we move forward. It's gonna rain tonight, so I had to pull all the cushions off of the furniture in my backyard. So that is currently back in the garage, but that'll be out of here tomorrow. And then finally, this is a bunch of kitchen stuff that needs to get washed and donated. That AC unit needs to go in my crawl space. That's gonna stay out here. This like tower lamp, I asked the band if they want this over at the practice space, so I'm waiting to hear back from them. This bench and shoe rack is gonna stay. I'm keeping the shoe rack and then the piano bench because when I travel, I like to put plants on them because I move some things around in the house. This gold 3-bulb lamp, Deanna from the band is gonna take that, so I'm bringing it to practice today. And then no one has claimed this lamp yet. It doesn't have a shade, but perfectly good lamp. I'll probably donate that if nobody, family or the band doesn't claim it in the next day or so. So yeah, we're looking really good here. The desk is about to go, and then at least one of the lamps will come with me to band practice tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna go donate this desk. Kind of a shame. It's actually a really nice desk. I think it was my sister's. Yeah, it was my sister's when she was a kid, but you know, solid wood, really nice desk, heavy, sturdy, in great condition, but I don't have any room for it. Nobody in the family wants it. Nobody in the band wants it. And I don't feel like putting it up on Marketplace. I don't feel like putting it on Facebook and asking other friends. Not that I don't love them, but I want this out of here. Oh, last thing, this little bit of carpet down here, I was gonna keep this and roll it out just, you know, here in the garage in certain places, but I'm realizing I don't want carpet in the garage. That's kind of gross. I'd rather get like rubber mats or something that I can wash down. So that'll just get thrown out in the trash when the trash comes later this week. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's go donate this desk. So we're pulling up to the Habitat for Humanity restore right now. They're probably so sick of seeing me. This is my third time there in 3 days. Yesterday, because I didn't check in on that, they actually didn't take everything. I had a lamp with a broken shade that they weren't interested in and a couple other things, but I ended up dropping that off at Salvation Army next door. They were happy to take it. So yeah, I'm assuming they'll take this desk because it's pretty nice. But if not, we'll take it over to the Salvation Army and leave it for them. All right, desk got dropped off, no problem. It was the same. It's been the same guy the last 3 days. So I was joking with him a little bit, saying he was probably sick of seeing me. But I think they see a lot of people come through multiple days when they're like cleaning out stuff. So yeah, super nice guy. I was kind of lamenting to him because I was kind of sad to see that desk go. That was like my sister's childhood desk. I moved with it over to the new house. It's still in great shape, but yeah, all in all, easy peasy, done with that. We'll see about the rest of the lamps, but that's pretty much it.
How are you? Everything cracks. Can it be tilted?
Yeah.
It can? How'd you carry it?
Okay, so it's the next day again, which makes it Friday. We started this project on Monday, and honestly, I'm getting pretty sick of it. So I'm about to go out to the garage. I'm gonna load a few more things in my car. I'm gonna clean it out, and the hope today is that by the end of all of this, I can park my car in there. So let's go do that, and let's keep moving. Big dead beetle. Gross. All right, so I think we're all cleaned up in here. Just want to give you a quick tour. Some things are still coming out, but yeah, we've got this shelf that has some of my like car blankets and stuff that's not always in the car. Some outside chairs, extra crate for the dog. This stuff goes in my car normally, so this will go back in my car after I donate the rest of that stuff. My kayak is definitely going out into the shed at some point. And then this piece needs to get hung up at some point. Got a trash can out here. AC unit needs to go into my crawl space. Those benches are going to stay. The cooler's going to stay. These cushions are going to go outside after it rains. And then these tubs are going to get used when I leave on tour next week to house some of my plants so that they don't dry out. So yeah, a lot of the stuff is still coming out, but overall we're like all cleaned out. Everything is swept. It's crazy. I have not seen this much of the garage since I moved in. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having my car in here by the end of the weekend. Okay, so we've made it to the outro, and I know you're probably thinking, Kyle, I did not see you pull your car into the garage. Funny story. So technically it's a full month later, basically. I started this project on June 29th, and it's now July 31st as I record this. I've already been on that tour that I mentioned. I'm already home, already unpacked. Everything's already been like, settled, and I'm back in action. But today is the first day that I actually put the car in the garage. So I did finish that day that I said I was going to finish. Just with the tour coming up, it kind of caught up with me. I didn't need to put my car in the garage. I didn't really have time to shoot anything else around this, even like the outro and having the car in the garage. So I just kind of left it. I went on tour, but got home from tour, started editing this video, and I did pull the car in the garage, and I promise there will be evidence of that in the outro, the outro of the outro. I don't know what that is, but I guess I don't know why I'm belaboring that. So I guess that's pretty much going to be it. My name is Kyle. This has been my channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I hope to catch you on the next one.